Somewhere beyond the familiar blue skies and green forests, Earth hides landscapes so strange, so otherworldly, you'd swear they belong to another planet. Imagine standing on a silver desert where the ground mirrors the heavens, or walking across fields that burn with endless fire. Today, we're uncovering 10 surreal places that prove you don't need a spaceship to experience the extraordinary. Get ready to see our world like you've never seen it before. Welcome to Hidden Planet. Our world hides secrets that defy imagination, and we're about to embark on a journey to the most unbelievable corners of the planet. First stop, a place where the sky and Earth become one endless mirror. Our first stop takes us high into the Andes of Bolivia, to a place where the sky and Earth seem to melt into one. The Salar de Uyuni. Stretching over 4,000 square miles, this is the largest salt flat on Earth, and during the rainy season, it transforms into the world's biggest natural mirror. Here, the ground perfectly reflects the clouds above, creating the illusion that you're walking through the sky itself. In the dry season, the surface cracks into endless hexagonal patterns, like a giant mosaic stretching to the horizon. It's so surreal that NASA even used this place to calibrate satellite instruments, because in some ways it's more flawless than any man-made surface. Whether shimmering under the sun or glowing under the stars, Salar de Uyuni feels less like a destination and more like stepping straight into a dreamscape. Rising out of the misty jungles like a forgotten island in the sky, Mount Roraima feels less like a mountain and more like a gateway to another world. Its sheer cliffs stretch up nearly 400 meters, forming a massive tabletop so isolated and untouched, it's home to species found nowhere else on Earth. For centuries, indigenous legends have whispered that Roraima is the stump of a mighty tree that once held the fruits of all the world. Today, standing atop its flat summit, surrounded by endless cloud cover and bizarre stone formations, you can almost believe the stories are true. The landscape up here looks like another planet. Endless fields of jagged rocks, crystal clear pools, and eerie, wind-carved sculptures. In fact, it's so alien that it inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World, a place where dinosaurs still roamed. If you ever dreamt of setting foot on a forgotten land lost in time, this is as close as Earth can take you. Deep in the heart of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert, a fiery pit has been burning non-stop for more than 50 years. Locals call it the door to hell, and one look will tell you why. This gaping crater, glowing with endless flames and swirling heat, feels like a portal to another world. But this wasn't caused by nature. It was a mistake. In 1971, Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas when the ground collapsed beneath their equipment, opening a vast underground cavern. Fearing the spread of toxic gas, they decided to set it on fire, expecting it to burn out within a few days. Instead, the flames caught hold of a near-endless supply of fuel, and they've been raging ever since. Today, the crater stretches nearly 230 feet across and plunges over 65 feet deep, its edges crumbling and glowing under the desert night sky. Standing at the rim, the ground hot beneath your feet, you can hear the low roar of burning earth and see the flames dancing like living creatures. It's mesmerizing, terrifying, and absolutely unforgettable. One step closer and it truly feels like you're peering into another dimension. Tucked deep within the wild landscapes of New Zealand lies a secret so pure, it almost defies belief. Welcome to the Blue Lake, or Rotomayor Whenua, a place that holds the title of having the clearest natural waters ever recorded on Earth. Here, visibility reaches up to 80 meters underwater. That's clearer than distilled water in a lab. The Maori people consider this lake sacred, and when you see it, you understand why. The surface shimmers with surreal shades of turquoise and sapphire, reflecting the untouched beauty of the surrounding forests and mountains like a living painting. No boats, no swimmers, just the quiet whispers of the wind and the purest water, untouched by time. In this hidden corner of the planet, you don't just see nature, you see into it. And for a moment, it feels like you've stepped into a world far beyond our own. Tucked away in the Arizona desert lies a place carved not by human hands, but by the patient work of water and time. Antelope Canyon is a hidden passage where sunlight dances through narrow sandstone walls, painting them in shifting waves of orange, pink, and red. Walking here feels like stepping into a living sculpture, one shaped over millions of years by flash floods rushing through the rock. The air inside is cool and still, broken only by the faint echoes of footsteps. The canyon's curves twist and turn like the inside of a seashell. So smooth, so surreal, it's easy to imagine you're inside some ancient alien temple. During certain times of the year, beams of light break through the cracks above, spotlighting the canyon floor in ways that seem almost too perfect to be real. It's no wonder Antelope Canyon is often called Earth's own piece of abstract art, a masterpiece written by nature itself. Here, every corner reveals a new wonder, a reminder of the hidden beauty still waiting to be found beneath our feet. Beneath the scorching deserts of Mexico lies a place so surreal, so dreamlike, it could easily be mistaken for the lair of a sci-fi villain. This is the Cave of Crystals, a hidden world discovered nearly 1,000 feet underground in 2000. Inside, massive crystals, some longer than a school bus and heavier than a truck, stretch out in all directions, glittering under the faint lights. The crystals have been growing slowly for over 500,000 years, sculpted by mineral-rich water and steady, intense heat. A perfect recipe nature rarely repeats. But stepping inside this crystal cathedral is no easy feat. Temperatures soar to over 136 degrees Fahrenheit, and humidity can reach 90%, making it impossible for humans to survive without special suits and breathing apparatus. For those who manage to enter, it's like walking into a frozen lightning storm, jagged, luminous, and utterly alien. The Cave of Crystals is a fragile masterpiece, and today, it remains mostly closed off to protect its otherworldly beauty. Rising from the eastern coast of Sicily, Mount Etna looms like a sleeping giant, restless, unpredictable, and alive with fire. It's one of the world's most active volcanoes, constantly reshaping its surroundings with rivers of molten lava and clouds of ash that stretch into the heavens. Imagine standing near its slopes, feeling the rumble beneath your feet, the earth itself breathing in deep, ancient rhythm. The landscape here feels utterly alien. Blackened fields of hardened lava stretch endlessly, twisted and cracked like the surface of a dead planet. New craters open up, old ones collapse, and the mountain itself seems to grow and shift with every breath. Yet amidst this raw destruction, life clings to the rocks. Vineyards, tiny villages, and forests bravely standing against the volcano's moods. Mount Etna is a paradox, a place where Earth's unstoppable force is on full, awe-inspiring display. And standing here, you realize you are witnessing the planet in one of its wildest, most untamed forms. Hidden deep in the heart of Patagonia lies a natural masterpiece sculpted not by human hands, but by time, water, and patience. The marble caves of Chile, carved into solid marble by the gentle lapping of waves over thousands of years, look less like anything you'd find on Earth, and more like the dreamscape of another world. Here, brilliant shades of turquoise and deep blues dance across the cave walls, shifting and shimmering with the movement of the water. Every ripple creates a new painting, a living, breathing gallery suspended between lake and stone. Accessing the caves is no easy journey. You must glide across the icy waters of General Carrera Lake, often under a sky just as wild as the caves themselves. But those who make the trip are rewarded with something unforgettable. A place so silent, so ethereal, that it almost feels like time stands still. In the marble caves, nature is the artist, water is the brush, and you, just a tiny visitor, get to witness a masterpiece in motion. Deep in the Yunnan province of China lies a place so strange, it feels as if giant stone trees have sprung from the earth. Welcome to the Stone Forest, an ancient labyrinth of towering limestone pillars, carved by nature over more than 270 million years. Locals call it Shelin, meaning stone forest, and for generations it has been shrouded in legend and mystery. According to local folklore, the forest was formed when the heavens shattered, sending pieces of stone cascading to earth. Walking through the maze of jagged towers, it's easy to believe you've stepped onto an alien planet. One sculpted not by human hands, but by the slow, patient work of wind and rain. Massive spires loom above, casting long shadows on narrow paths, while hidden caves and underground rivers whisper the secrets of millennia past. Scientists say these formations are the remnants of an ancient seabed, uplifted and eroded over eons. But standing here, surrounded by these surreal natural sculptures, the scientific explanation feels almost harder to believe than the myths. In the stone forest, the line between reality and fantasy blurs. It's a place where nature's artistry reaches its most surreal extreme. And now we arrive at a spectacle so magical, it feels like Earth itself is putting on a cosmic dance. The northern lights, also known as the aurora borealis, paint the night sky with vivid ribbons of green, pink, and violet, twisting and shimmering across the heavens. Visible from places like Norway, Iceland, Canada, and Alaska, these glowing curtains are actually collisions between solar particles and our planet's atmosphere. But standing beneath them, it feels like pure magic. Imagine watching waves of color ripple above snow-covered mountains, reflecting in frozen lakes, or swirling over endless pine forests. Ancient cultures believed the lights were spirits dancing in the sky. And honestly, when you see them in person, you might just believe it too. The best time to catch this phenomenon is during the dark winter months, far away from city lights. And trust me, no photograph, no video can truly capture what it feels like when the sky comes alive just for you. The northern lights remind us that sometimes the most alien landscapes aren't on distant planets. They're right here, dancing quietly over our own heads. And there you have it, 10 places on Earth that feel like stepping onto another planet. Our world is full of hidden wonders waiting to be explored. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video. It really helps us reach more curious travelers like you. Subscribe to Hidden Planet for more incredible destinations you've never heard of. We've got so much more to show you. And hey, which of these places amazed you the most? Drop a comment below. We read every single one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep exploring Hidden Planet.